What up, y'all? Welcome to the Walking Up Sync podcast. Baby walking up sync out at my window right now. Yeah, walking up sync. Constantly walking up sync. Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing a minute ago. I was like doing something on my phone. Just doing something on my phone. And then there was an engine sound outside synced with it. It was just like, there's been a bunch of planes flying over lately, over my apartment, that I don't know. I like they fly over when I'm like sitting on the other side of the room, and like I don't get up to look out and see. Or sometimes I do and then I won't see it. So like I don't know if they're stalking me or not, but probably a couple of them are. And I was catching a predator today, and there's a plane flying over that was probably stalking me. But I was catching predators, so I didn't look up to see. But I think it flew right over my head, probably. But I already made a video about this today, but there's a baby crying synced when I was catching a predator today. Right as I like pull on my, or right as I open Facebook to go live on Facebook. Did you hear the door slam right as the engine sound started? Door slammed in the hallway at the same time. So, what else happened today? I don't know. Been seeing a lot of dog walkers. It is nice outside though, so. But they're all synced though. I don't think I've ever seen anyone walking a dog unsynced. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think they're always synced. It's like every dog and every dog walker and every motorcycle and every every UTV and every forklift that I see are synced. And a bunch of other things. But yeah, there's been lots of loud cars driving by me synced as I walk around outside. Been lots of that. There's been some cars doing like burnouts and like screeching their tires. And then they'll have a car with like squeaky brakes or whatever they're driving. And it's like, and they'll have a car that's just like is like rattling or just whatever sound loud noise. And then like I'll be walking, it'll be quiet, or there'll be like a few stalkers driving by me, it'll be quiet or whatever. And there won't be a bunch of loud cars or whatever. And I'll pull out my phone, or I'll be on like a less busy street where there's no cars. Pull out my phone, start playing music on Spotify, and then all of a sudden here comes a loud car driving by me. And just like, then there's just like a bunch of loud cars, like from that point on, it's like, they just like drown out, or just engine sounds like nearby or whatever, or the guy starts his lawnmower or whatever the fuck. It's like, just because I started playing music, they like, or they'll just sync with the music, like sync with, they'll either like drive a loud truck by me right as the first starts, or they'll just like have an engine sound in the distance syncing with it or whatever. That's like not drowning it out. But like a lot of time they like to drown it out with like a loud noise, loud sounds and shit. Cars driving by me. They just gotta stick their dick in your ear all day. Skynet robot's gotta stick his robot dick in your ear all day. You're like, look at me. So I see constant stalker cars driving by outside with like a little tiny intermission here and there of like 10 seconds, and then another burst of cars drives out. Just keeps happening over and over the whole time I'm talking. I think this light on this building just turned on synced. And then someone's dog in their yard was like off the leash today and ran up to me. Like right up to me. And then they come out. I think they were coming out of the door of the house next to me, and they're like, hey, get back here. Which they always do that. Like the dog will be on the leash though. But like a dog will be in the yard barking, and then they'll come out of the door synced, and they'll be like, stop barking, come inside. And it's like they always do that synced. It's a common thing that I see synced. But this dog was off the leash though. And like sometimes they'll be like out like walking with their dog or whatever. Or they'll have it on a leash, but they won't be holding the leash. It'll just be on the ground. Or it'll be off a leash. And it'll just run at me, synced. It's happened like a few times. It doesn't happen that often, but it's happened a few times. Usually it's just a dog walker, the walking dog with the leash, but or just a dog by itself sometimes. But yeah, like they'll just be like standing there with their dog, and then the dog will run at me at a sync moment, like run up to me synced. And then they'll be like, "Hey, get back here." And they'll say it synced or whatever. And then they'll be like, "Sorry. Sorry about that." I still see the sync mobiles. Okay, now there's none for a second. And then I see a car coming, and he's gonna sync. It's a white car. Oh, there's a Domino's car behind him. Oh shit, there's another car synced. Oh, there's a bunch of cars synced. There they are. It wasn't even 10 seconds, was it? Can't even wait 10 seconds. But what else? It's been a lot of people yelling outside my apartment, making banging sounds and power tool sounds outside my apartment. Synced. Yelling synced and talking synced and laughing synced. Yesterday I was at Walmart and I go up to the checkout, and when I get up to the checkout, the computer isn't working. Like the cash register isn't working. So like she's just like sitting there playing with the computer, trying to figure it out. And then like somebody else comes over to help her, and then like they're just like trying to figure it out, and they're like, "Can I see the things?" Like have me pull it back out of my bag. I think they scanned it again, I guess. I don't know if they even scanned it again or what, but it's just like taking forever though. It's like taking a long time. And I was like, okay, this is the thing, right? And then, it probably was. Like, it's just the cash register is not working as I walk up to it. Like, the person in front of me, it worked, The person in line in front of me, the cash register was working. It's just not working for me. So I walk over to the self-checkout, and then right when I get over to it, there's these people laughing. Like laughing synced, like right as I get over to it. It's like the laugh. It's like I have a laugh track on my life, but it's like they're like laughing at me though. It's like the Skynet bot is mocking me by telling people to laugh. It's like, we wasted your time deliberately, huh? Not that I was in a hurry or anything, but like I didn't really care that much, honestly, but dumb though. But they'll always do that. They'll laugh like at a moment like that, like it's like mocking me. It's like they're like mocking me by laughing at me. Or they'll be like, woo! Or whatever. Things like that. I think I heard the party bus thing where they're always like, woo! And they're pedaling on it. I think I heard that tonight when I was walking. Which is always synced. And they'll always be yelling on it synced. And it'll be meeting me synced. Even though it only drives 1 mile an hour. Because they're all pedaling it like a bicycle. And it goes like 1 mile an hour. And it'll be meeting me right at an intersection. It's like, what the fuck? But I'll hear them all the way up the street, and they'll be like, whoa! And they'll be sinking it all the way up the street, and then as they go right by me and shit. Oh, I was crossing the street today. Like how I always say that I'll see cotton balls flying through the air synced all the time, like every day pretty much. It'll always be at a synced moment. I'll see like one cotton ball flying through the air, like in front of my face, or whatever piece of fluff ball thing. I guess it's cotton, I think. But I'll always see it synced, right? And then today I was crossing the street, and it was like a bunch of them. As I walk up to the street, just like a bunch of cotton balls like flying in front of my face, and then like no more of them like after I step on the street. And then when I get across the street, there's more of them flying in front of my face again. Just like right in front of me. I see them all the time synced. It's like always synced. But it's usually just one though, or like a couple of them. So it's the Harp weather machine, Truman Show weather machine, syncing it. Or whatever. Did you hear the engine sounds? They were synced. There's a bunch of cars synced. And there's more cars after them synced. And now there's no more cars. And then here's a car. And he's synced with the engine sound. They couldn't wait 5 seconds. Oh, it's a motorcycle. I see the engine sound. It's a motorcycle, and he's gonna sync at the intersection. He didn't sync at the intersection, but things synced right after it. I hear him right when I start talking. I hear the motorcycle. And his car just pulled up and parked synced in the distance, pointed at me with his headlights. Been a lot of sirens. There's a car driving by me, and I hear people yelling. I don't know if they're in the car or somewhere else. This light on this building keeps turning on and off synced, I think. I'm trying to think of what else happened lately. What else crazy happened lately? This motorcycle keeps sinking with his engine sound. Uh, I don't know. You hear people yelling outside though. They might be synced. I don't know. Did they sync? Usually when I hear people outside going, woo, it's synced. So, I don't know. I hear a door slamming in the hallway synced right now though. Synced. Sync sounds. Sounds sync, doesn't it? So what else synced lately? I'll hear this weird frequency out my window sometimes that I don't know what it is, but I've only heard it like a couple of times. But it seems like it's synced. I'm not sure, but it seems like it is. It might not be synced. I don't know. This is like this high pitched like type of sound. So I don't know what it is even. And then like the dude, when they hit me with the dudes the other night, it was like different than it usually is, and it was like I don't know how to explain it. Like usually it just like hits me, it's just like, but this time it was like they're like slowly like turning the knob. It's like they're turning up the knob on the microwave oven. Or some shit. Like I don't know how to explain it. But I don't know. It didn't last very long still though. Like it usually doesn't last very long. Sometimes it'll linger longer. But they be doing the dues. Do you hear the tapping on the walls? Turn up the volume. So, yeah. What else? The other day I was walking to the library and the wind was picking up. Like as I'm like walking up to the intersection right before the library, the wind was starting to pick up synced. And then the next time I went back to the library, it's like the wind was picking up synced at the same place again, I think. It was like deja vu. It was like, I swear. They did it, like they did a deja vu thing with the wind. They used to be doing all types of syncs. All types of syncs. Like literally, I'll just see a cotton ball flying in front of me as a bird flies over my head and a car honks at the same time, and then the car drives by me as a train horn starts, and there's a guy on a bike turning around in a circle with a red shirt at the same time. I'll just see all types of syncs, dude. This is like everything you can imagine synced with anything that syncs. Synced. Just like anything synced. Like a car hits a turn signal as a bird flies in front of me at the same time, and then the bird chirps as it flies next to me, and then like it's literally like that, dude. It's literally it's that. It's sync. It's the walking up sync. So I don't know what's gonna walk up sync next. Is my light gonna flicker as a car honks? And then when I watch this video back and I'm like, is my light gonna flicker as a car honks? There's gonna be a car honking outside at the same time that I say that when I watch the video back. Or whatever. They love to do that. Like when I watch my videos back. Gonna be like, I hear a train horn, and then there's a train horn outside of my apartment at the same time starting up. My toilet wasn't flushing. I forgot. Is my toilet gonna flush now? I don't know if it was trolling me, but it might be. It does. I swear it does not flush purposely. Yeah. What? Did you hear them walking by in the hallway? They're walking up. See. My toilet's gonna turn off synced whenever it turns off. It's gonna be synced. Sync. I hear an engine sound outside synced. My toilet's staying on for a really long time. It turns off right after I turn the light on. Did it sync with it? Yeah, it's still not flushing. I don't know if it's clogged or if it's just being a bitch. feel like it doesn't flush deliberately sometimes though. But then it'll flush the second time though, but it'll just like won't do it just to troll me, I think. I don't know. But it definitely syncs though. It'll turn on randomly and it'll stay and it'll sync when it turns off and it'll stay on longer to troll me. Or to stay on to time it to sync with something or whatever. Or it'll just turn on randomly and be like, or there'll be bubbles coming up through the toilet bowl sink. There's like, I'm trying to think what else synced lately that I didn't talk about. A lot of things synced lately. Too many of them to talk about. Too many of them to even want to talk about even. But I don't know. It's just a lot of sync going on. That's all. It's a lot of people walking by in the hallway synced. It's a lot of my neighbor was talking synced a bunch of times today. Talking on the phone synced and then walking up close to the wall synced. The usual. I hear an engine sound outside synced. That's regular. This is usual. And then it's like people will be like avoiding you like purposely, or like like you'll be at work, you'll be like going to ask somebody something, and they'll like turn and walk away from you, and then like start a conversation with someone or whatever, or they'll like, you know what I mean? Like they'll just be like purposefully just like fucking with you. I need to like write shit down more, I think, to explain it better. There's a lot of psychological fuckery going on though. A lot of dehumanization, demoralization, destabilization tactics, terrorist tactics. I hear people outside. They're like, "Whoa!" Sounds synced. They just did that one time too. So yeah. It's like people will be like obsessed with you, stalking you all the time, but at the same time they like treat you like you're nothing. Or like you don't exist, or like you're like less than a human, or like whatever. And It's like they're obsessed with you and they're like following you around everywhere, but at the same time they're like ignoring you and ghosting you and whatever. So it's really fucked up. Don't sink is lame. Don't sink. Vote for LCAT 2028. Hit the Cash App and PayPal. Click the share button. I hear a car honking outside or something, or somebody talking. I think it's sink. Don't sink.